So it has just been announced that the Nevada State Athletic Commission have approved the use of 8-ounce gloves, which has noticeably nudged the odds of a knockout occurring on August 26th. Today we're going to explain why that is, along with some other reasons Conor can not only beat Floyd, but knock him out. I'm Alicia from Inside the Fights, and this is 6 reasons Conor McGregor can knock out Floyd Mayweather. So let's start with the issue that prompted this video, 8-ounce gloves. The amount of cushioning inside a fighter's glove can drastically impact the chances of achieving a knockout. And as the 10-ounce gloves are the standard issuing for bouts at 154 pounds, many saw this as a huge disadvantage to Conor, who has been racking up knockouts in his solid 4-ounce MMA gloves. As knocking Floyd out is seen as Conor's main potential path to victory, it came as a huge surprise when Floyd posted on his Instagram that he would allow 8-ounce gloves. Many thought this was all talk, but Mayweather says he wants to give the fans what they want to see, and the 8-ounce gloves have now been sanctioned by the commission. With the ruling in place, the super confident Conor has now predicted it will only take 2 rounds to achieve the knockout as opposed to 4. 2. Knockout history. In the last 10 years, Mayweather has only had 2 knockouts to his name, and the most recent against Victor Ortiz was extremely controversial. This is a stark contrast to his early career, where he was able to finish most of his opponents. Many now question whether Floyd has the power to achieve the knockout at this late stage in his career. McGregor, on the other hand, has had 18 of his 21 wins via knockouts since his debut in 2008, and although MMA and boxing is wildly different, it's impossible to ignore the Notorious One's heavy hands. If Floyd can't knock out Conor, it gives the Notorious One 12 rounds to try and land that one perfect punch. 3. Study of your opponent. Conor will no doubt be familiar with all of Floyd's tendencies, having Coach Kavanaugh and the rest of his team dissect every second of Mayweather's long boxing career. They can accumulate this data and inform Conor of the most effective way to breach Floyd's defenses and land the power shot. From Floyd's perspective, however, this is the one area where Conor's inexperience could prove problematic. At this point, the only competitive pure boxing footage that we've seen is about 20 seconds of the infamous Paulie Malignaggi sparring session, and won't be enough for Mayweather to fully map out his opponent prior to August 26th. 4. Size/weight. As well as looking at fight history, it is important to analyze the stature of each fighter. Size is proportionate to the ability to move mass and generate the force required to knock someone out. Whilst Floyd has fought at 154 pounds, his most recent bouts were at welterweight, which in boxing is 140 pounds. Conor, who sports a larger frame, is used to fighting at 145, 170, and most recently 155 pounds, making it the perfect weight class for him. McGregor is also 1 inch taller and has a 2-inch reach advantage. 5. Age. Floyd is 40 years old, whereas McGregor is 29. Sure, this might not overcome a lifetime of high-level boxing, but when it comes to cardio and endurance, this statistic just cannot be ignored. With Conor approaching the prime of his career, Mayweather has spoken publicly about the difficulties he's been having with his training camp and his reluctance to take on another in the future. 6. Southpaws. It is true that seeing Floyd in trouble has been a rarity over the years with his perfect 49-0 record. However, it's been well documented that in these rare moments, it's Southpaw fighters that have given Floyd the most trouble. Zab Judah is one of these fighters, who was rumored earlier in the week to have knocked Floyd out in sparring. If you go back and watch his actual fight with Mayweather, it's the perfect illustration of his issues with fighters adapting the Southpaw stance. So, why is this relevant, you ask? Well, Conor McGregor is a super confident southpaw with the ability to switch stances and knock his opponent out at will. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you've enjoyed this video. Remember, to help us grow, please like, share, and subscribe right now to our channel, and comment with what you think is going to go down on August 26th. Until then, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Alicia Atout, and be sure to visit InsideTheFights.com. I will see you next time on Inside the Fights.